彼女は新宿駅でタクシーに乗った。What? There we go. What? You really should be careful using these kind of very casual broken Japanese. キモくない? Really? 皆さんこんにちは and welcome to Let's Ask Shogo. So recently I have announced that I actually have a new dream, a new goal, and it is to become a qualified Japanese language instructor. I'm aiming to try to get the license to become an official instructor right now of Japanese, and I have a Ko-fi page. If you guys remember that video, I explained that I have a new platform to receive donations for me to go to school to get the license. So right now I am very eager to learn more about ways of studying Japanese, and I've actually received a lot of DMs and comments about it too, like what's the best way to study Japanese. So today I like to start off from Duolingo, which is one of probably the most famous application website to study language. They have a Japanese course as well, so today I'm going to be trying it out and letting you know how it's like. And by the way, I have plans to do the same video series for other applications and websites too, but if you have any requests, if you'd like to hear my opinions on a certain website or application or something, please let me know in the comments and I'll definitely try to make a video of it as well. In this channel, we can take a closer look at Japanese traditional culture, tips on traveling to Kyoto, and social problems in Japan. So learners, lovers of Japanese language and culture, be sure to subscribe to enjoy more content. それでは早速、Duolingo やってまいりましょう。So then here we are, Duolingo. I actually do not have an account, so I have to get started from making an account actually. I want to learn, here we go, Japanese, 12.9 million learners. That's a lot of people. And what else do they have? Spanish, French, Korean, German, Italian, Hindi, Chinese, Russian, English, Arabic. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of languages. Oh, and it seems Japanese is actually number 3 number of people studying it. It comes in 3rd in place. That's really interesting. Okay, let's get started then. Let me press it. Oh, okay. How did you hear about Duolingo? I guess YouTube. Why are you learning a language? Because I'm filming a video? I guess job opportunities then, in a way. So you get to choose how much time you can study per day. It's really cool. You can actually start from 5 minutes a day too. Oh, and you can get a daily reminder to meet your goal. Perfect. You can connect it to your Facebook account or Google account so you can get more messages probably, to keep going. And choose your path. Learning Japanese for the first time, already knows some Japanese. Okay, so there's 2 different levels. So then how about this time, if I start from scratch, the problems might be, the questions that Duolingo will be asking might be a little bit too easy. So how about I say that I already know some Japanese, and I'll press this one over here. Let's assess your level. This short test is a simple and accurate way to make sure you start from the right place. Okay, let's start taking the test then. Write this in Japanese. It says 6 here, okay. Hi, I have a really big beard. Okay, so this 6 would be a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That would be a 6, right? Whoa, 6! That's a big voice though. Okay, let's check. Oh, so I got it correct. Then I press continue, okay? Write this in Japanese. 1. Okay, so this is, as I said earlier, 1, I think. The other hiragana are yokuuro, okay. That's very different. I think this is probably one of the most easy questions, I think. Awesome. Correct. Next one, write this in Japanese. A pencil, okay. 鉛筆、果物、電話、美図. Okay, so that will be an 鉛筆 in the beginning. 果物 are fruits, 電話 is a phone, so that will be 鉛筆. Excellent, let's make it a bit tougher. Okay, so it gets more difficult. I really like how they adjust the level for you. You can actually hear the Japanese as well if you press this button. アメリカ人です, it's saying. Okay, then this would absolutely mean that I am American. There we go. Okay. So this is, you hear something, you listen to the audio, and you put in the words, correct words. It said, 学校に行きません. 学校に行きません. 学校 is school. に 行きません. Okay, 学校に行きません, which means I will not go to school. The other leftover words would be お茶 tea, 毎朝 every morning, これ this, and 食べ would be to eat. Yeah, so it's completely unrelated. And probably this turtle one next to this bigger button is probably a slower pronunciation. Yeah, it pronounces it much slower for you. 学校に行きません for you. So if you can't hear it with the regular speed, you can press the turtle to speak it slower for you. I think this is probably pretty already difficult, isn't it? Okay, I do not go to school, it says. Alright. 机が9つあります. Okay, 机 would be table, 9つ or 9 would be 9, and ある means there is. So that would mean there are 9 desks. The leftover words, 3, 8, pet, or 7, have there's absolutely no way that these words would be chosen. If you understand each word in this sentence, it's not something that you would have a hard time deciding which word to choose, I think. 彼女たちは姉妹ですか? Are they sisters? I'm probably sure they're asking. Are they sisters? There we go. Are they sisters? Okay. Very good, very good. All right, let's keep on going then. So this is the day of the week, and 水曜日 is actually Wednesday. It's very interesting how the Japanese day of the week are expressed by the elements. Monday is the moon, Tuesday is fire, Wednesday is water, Thursday is 木曜日 is wood, Friday is gold, 土曜日 Saturday is ground or earth, and Sunday is the sun. So I think that's really interesting. If you memorize it, it's really cool, I think. Yeah. So that's a Wednesday. And the bear's like, oh yeah, not bad, you're doing okay, kind of thing. Okay, so I get to skip some of the beginner concepts. Interesting. Alright then, from here, let me just do all of the first few tests and move on to the main part of Duolingo then. The monkey is climbing the tree. Oh, it's time to put in the Japanese again. The monkey is climbing the tree. 猿は木に登っています. Probably. Okay. This one's really difficult though. If I were to translate the monkey is climbing the tree, I might say 猿が木を登っています. But these parts are the really difficult part, aren't they, in Japanese? 猿は木に登っています. 猿は木に登っています? Because if you use wa in this sentence, it's like you're generalizing the monkey. Monkeys, in general, will be climbing trees kind of thing. I guess maybe officially, if you take a look at the grammars really strictly, maybe this is the right way to say it, but I wouldn't say it this way though, personally. My grandfather and grandmother are climbing up the mountain. Oh, very energetic. Oh, this is so much more difficult now. So this is correct. I don't know. I need to, again, I haven't started studying for the language instructor license yet, but I don't know. Maybe this is correct if you take a look at the grammar, very strictly again, but I would say 祖父と祖母は山を登っています. 山に登っています sounds very awkward for me. I think if you said that to a Japanese person, that person probably fix you and say that 山を登っています. The more it gets difficult, the more it's starting to feel a little bit strange. そのボタンを押してください. The intonation of this bear whenever he speaks, I think all the other characters are okay, but the way this bear speaks is very strange. そのボタンを押してください. そのボタンを押してください would probably be more natural. So please press that button. Not bad, right, bear? The accent is weird again. 彼女は新宿駅でタクシーに乗った. What? タクシーに乗った is probably the regular way of saying it. I'm sorry, I was born in Kyoto and I grew up in Hiroshima, so maybe my Japanese has some not regular accents or something to it, intonations to it, but I would say 彼女は新宿駅でタクシーに乗った. Maybe you shouldn't use what you hear as a good example of how to pronounce the Japanese, but anyways, let's take a look at this sentence. Good, it was correct. グーはパーに負ける? Oh my gosh, this is a really difficult one. this is talking about the rock, paper, scissors, right? And in Japanese, we say gu, choki, pa. Gu, choki, pa. That is rock, scissors, paper. So you need to understand that to be able to answer this one. This is difficult. Okay, there we go. Rock loses to paper. This is a really difficult one. Would you ever learn in textbooks about gu, choki, pa? Rock, paper, scissors? This is definitely an advanced level. Excuse me, could I have more water? Oh, this is a really practical one. When I press this, it's saying mo skoshi as the pronunciation, but it's mo skoshi. It's not mo skoshi, you know? It's mo skoshi. So again, this pronunciation is not correct either. It's very, very strange. すみません、水をもう少しいただけますか is probably the correct way of saying it. But if this was a proper sentence though, you would need a comma in between すみません and 水 though. すみません、水をもう少し is not the right way to pronounce it. It would be すみません、水をもう少し. Yeah, and stop in between there. There is no commas here, so I couldn't put that in, but yay, I got it correct. And I think that would be the last question, wouldn't it? And now it's going to be deciding my level, I believe. I've reached my daily goal. There we go. And I got this treasure box. I wonder what happens. You've earned 3 lingots. Nice job reaching your daily goal. Okay, thank you very much. Oh, and one of the really amazing features of Duolingo is that they actually teach you how many days in a row you've been able to continue studying, which keeps you motivated, right? See, it says, but your strike will reset if you don't practice tomorrow. Watch out. And I've heard that the more you connect with other people through Duolingo, you'll be able to see if your friends or family, how long have they been able to study, how much they've achieved and such. And you'll be able to see that, on the applications or websites, so you feel even more motivated to continue studying. Pick your strike goal. Okay, 3 days, 7 days, 14 days, and 30 days. Wow. Again, depends on your schedule or how much you're in a hurry to study the language, I guess. You jumped ahead to Unit 19. Oh my gosh. I already jumped to Unit 19. Okay, so you can make a profile here too. Again, it's almost like a social media, right? You get to share with your friends and family and such. Yeah, you get to connect. And you could make a profile, but for now, I'll just press later. Interesting, here we go. This is it. This is the page for you to start taking the lessons. Oh my gosh. Oh, and I actually started off immediately from Unit 19, but if you go back, oh my gosh, there's Unit 14, 13, it goes all the way back to Unit 1. Use hiragana. Okay, Unit 2, use hiragana. Say hello and goodbye, use katakana. It does everything for you step by step. Order food, ask for the time. So these sounds really, really useful when you actually come to Japan. Talk about your day, describe your home. And I think it's really important that what you learn is practical through these websites. So as far as what it's expressed here on the descriptions under the units, I think they look pretty useful. And I went all the way to Unit 19 and it starts from here. Now, what are the other units? Unit 20, 21. Oh, Unit 90 is the end. Oh, and it says there is a way to jump to here as well. Okay, how about I go back to the first units and take a look at what they're like and try to take Unit 90 and if I can pass or not. Okay, so I'm back to Unit 1. Let's take a look at these guidebooks here. This is interesting. So if you open up these guidebooks, it lets you know about the content of that unit. Oh, and it even gives you the tips. What is hiragana? And explains to you how hiragana are structured. Now this is very, very clear. Exclamations. Let me just press these lessons here. Which one is red? Oh, okay. It says aka, ao, shiro. This is so very, very kind. It says red and the colors are already written in the picture, so it's obviously this one. Oh, and it pronounces it for you too. Aka. Oh, and this again is listening to it. Sa. Okay, so this again is a hiragana lesson, so sa. Which one of these is 4? Oh, okay, so this isn't like an exam yet, so this is still the lessons for you to learn, so it gives you a lot of hints. Obviously, this is the 4, and it says yo, so you'll be able to know that this is obviously the 4, yon. Oh my gosh, this is a really fun way to study it, especially because it's all broken down into small questions and you get to answer it, and every time it tells you great job and you feel really satisfied, I think. Now let's try a little bit of Unit 3 as well. Let me try one of the lessons in Unit 3. Maybe just choose a random stage here. Heya. Okay, it's gonna be turning into an actual noun now. Heya is room. Select the matching pairs. Ah. Oh, okay, this is fun. Su is this. Oh, okay, so this is much more difficult now. It doesn't tell you, doesn't give you the English anymore. So you would absolutely be able to master hiragana if you take these lessons over and over especially. And Unit 6 especially looks interesting. Order food, ask for the time. Sounds really useful whenever if you actually come to Japan for traveling and such, for example. Let's start from this lesson here. Select the correct characters for watashi. Oh my gosh, the level jumped so much. This is gonna be really difficult all of a sudden. Okay, well, yeah, of course, as a Japanese person, I know it's this one. Watashi is something that you would say a lot, absolutely, so it's something that you would definitely need to know. Oh my gosh, select the kanji characters for boku. Oh my gosh, this is really, really difficult too. This, by the way, is boku. Go would mean like a sin, actually. Ore, that would be a different way of saying me, yeah, or I. Watashi is what we said earlier. Ore is more of a masculine way of saying it. I'm pretty sure you've heard a lot of anime characters saying it, but in this case, it's boku here. Oh, and again, we get to match the pairs, but it's really difficult. Oh my gosh, it has hiragana, it has katakana, it has the kanji characters, and also the kanji characters and hiragana combined together too. Once the kanji characters are combined together with other kanji characters or with hiragana, the pronunciations changes depending on the kunyomi or onyomi, right? So this is absolutely much more difficult. Okay then, now I think it's my turn to go all the way down to the most difficult unit probably, Unit 90. Here we are. Let me try to challenge this most difficult lesson here. What sound does this make? Hatake. You're off to a good start, thank you. I really love it that it keeps on encouraging you to study, you know. A train is coming, so please step back a bit. This is absolutely really difficult. Wow, this is really difficult. Oh, and I just noticed now that you have 3 hearts here on the side. So that's probably the number of mistakes you can make. If you probably made the 3rd mistake, I think you are kicked out of the exam. Atsukai. Oh my gosh, look at all these kanji characters. It looks so difficult. It's this one though. And now you actually have to even type the English too. All right, let's do this. Wow, please enjoy your meal, please eat. Omeshi agari kudasai is one of the keigo, the respectful Japanese that you use. And even Japanese people tend to misuse the keigo because there's different types of keigo. You might have heard of this before. There are the sonkeigo, there are the kenjogo. So it's the, for example, if it's a verb, if someone else is doing it and you want to respect them, it changes into a certain form. If it's you doing it and you're trying to be respectful by saying that, oh, it's just me doing it, trying to go lower than other people, there's a different way of saying it. But sometimes even Japanese people tend to use it the opposite way and everything gets really confused and awkward. But so this is really, really difficult, I think. Okay, kappamaki wa tabemasen. How am I supposed to answer kappamaki? Is it okay if I just write kappamaki? Because it's the sushi, the roll sushi with cucumbers in it, right? Oh, okay, I don't eat kappamaki. So you could put a space there, you don't have to have a space. So, okay, so it does kind of, should I say, a little bit flexible to my answers. That's a good thing. If it tells you like there's like only one way to answer the sentence, it's not a really good way to study a language, I think. So this is good too. Good job, Duolingo. No, it's not gross. Okay. Kimoku nai. Really? Kimoi is actually an abbreviation of kimochi warui. So kimoi is like a slang almost that we use in Japan. I didn't even expect that you would be able to learn this on Duolingo. But this is a really high level though. Yeah, you should first of all memorize kimochi warui and then understand what kimoi or kimokunai is. Yeah. Oh, this is something you would absolutely see or hear at a zoo. Yeah. 動物に餌を与えないでください. Please don't give any food to the animals. Or it would be easier to say, please don't feed the animals. There we go. What? I finally got it wrong. Please don't. Please don't defeat the animals. Great job, Shogo. I was able to show you guys finally what it looks like when you make a mistake. I should have double checked my sentence before I pressed it. It's so embarrassing. But as you can see, you lose a heart and the bottom part turns red completely. It's the first time making a mistake. Duolingo even teaches you yabai too. Yabai again is another slang kind of Japanese that you would say. I mean, if you watch anime, you might hear the characters saying it, but it's something that you would absolutely say only among very close people like your friends and family. Yabai! Wait, how would you say this in English though? Oh, so it was oh no. Oh, okay. Yeah, be careful when you use yabai though. If it's someone that you just met that are not friends, you shouldn't use yabai though. If I take all of the lessons, they might teach you that this is a slang, so you shouldn't use it to certain people, but maybe it's written somewhere in the guidance, as we saw right next to the units. Maybe they have it there, but otherwise you really should be careful using these kind of very casual broken Japanese. Yeah, it's seriously annoying. Okay? What? マジでうざい? Is this the right answer? Oh, I need to include the Okay. But マジでうざい part was correct though? Another super casual Japanese. うざい. I wouldn't even say うざい anymore. Like, I would say うざい would be maybe teenagers using it? Maybe university students could use it too, but I don't use うざい anymore. I mean, it's just way too slangy kind of, I guess. Maybe some people in my generation could use it, but I don't use it anymore. This is a really difficult one. 我々の製品に対する需要は大きい. Okay, 我々 is something that you wouldn't usually say that often either. Yeah, see, these are the parts that's really difficult to learn from these websites or applications. The nuance of 我々 is such a super formal way you'd say it. I have never ever said 我々 before, so these are the parts that you would absolutely need to learn from an actual teacher that knows Japanese, yeah, fluently, you know? Did you wipe these glasses? Oh, polish. Oh no, one more mistake and it's over, it's telling me. The questions where you actually have to type in the English is so difficult. It's not just the Japanese, it's the English has probably be really difficult for you too. Profits dropped last month. It's probably okay. Sales. I got the English wrong and I failed. I could not unlock Unit 90. I was not able to pass the exam due to my very poor English skills. So that's it for today. Thank you very much for watching. This was my first time actually using these websites to try to learn Japanese, of course, because I'm Japanese. But it was really fun. Especially I've heard a lot of people using Duolingo to learn a lot of other languages, and they told me about how fun it is and such. But I think the best part, as I said during the video too, they encourage you to continue studying. And continuing to study is really important when you try to master a language. So maintaining the same rhythm to try to learn I think is really important. But also at the same time, of course, Duolingo is probably not saying itself either, but it's not completely enough to be able to speak Japanese with other Japanese people and such. So you would absolutely need some other content to study. Maybe you might need a Japanese teacher to teach you Japanese if you want to actually be able to speak with someone, but it would be a perfect exercise during your free time to kind of reinforce your studying, I think. I think Duolingo would probably be a really good option. So then once again, everyone, if there's any other applications or websites you'd like me to react or try out using, it'd be great if you can let me know in the comments. I will keep on my studyings and research so I can become a better language instructor in the future. And I'll see you in my next video. 皆さんどうもありがとうございました. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Bye.